Now, I don't want y'all to feel envious, but I don't think you could get a more picture-perfect setting than this. This is early morning at Macona Inlet on day
80.
80.
80.
80. And there's only one other boat here in Macona Inlet. And I thought as we start day 80, we did show you that we'd bought a couple of scratchies, and I know people are hoping we don't win, because why would we need the money? Let me assure you. So here we are. We've already shown you we've won nothing. I thought we went close on a couple of them the previous time. So this is the second offering. So here goes Suzanne out here at Nara.
This is for 25,000.
We believe that if we'd stopped the boat here, you wouldn't have even need to put the anchor down. It is so calm and so quiet. It's extraordinary. There's the Australian naval flag there. It is an absolutely magnificent day. So we're just honing in on the scratchy here, just to show that we're not fudging this in case we win. For how much?
This one's for 50,000.
For 50. God, just a round of drinks. Why would you bother? You wouldn't even bother driving down to collect it, would you? We're going for the big one.
Oh, come on. Something is better than nothing.
Yeah, so we tried the inverter out last night by turning the generator off.
How good was that?
And it kicked in beautifully, the inverter. It powered the refrigerators. And there's 70% battery left in the morning, and we had a quiet, well, where I was sleeping was quiet. I have checked with Suzanne down the back in the Queen's residence. She said it was so still, it was so quiet, it was eerie. I was up the front, I could hear lapping on the bow of the boat, but we think that was fish just eating the millions of mollusks and things that have stuck to the hull. So I'll be going over, won't I, at the side again?
Yes.
Why don't you go over and film under the boat and the props and that? What happened there? Come on.
There's sharks in here. I'm not going over there.
Well, we're not going here. We're going...
Well, like the two 10,000s.
What?
Two 10,000s.
Yeah.
And 1,000, which is nothing.
Yeah.
And all of them, nothing.
Yeah. So
Absolutely
people
bananas.
will be absolutely delighted with one nothing. We're going over to South Molle again. Did I tell you we tried to go to South Molle yesterday? We're going to go and have a look at the cyclone-ravaged South Molle as opposed to the...
We'll either get the dinghies out or the kayaks out.
We'll get the kayaks out. And then we're just trawling through. We caught... I wasted a leg of ham, and then someone said, don't bait hooks with ham. I said, why wouldn't they eat swine? Why wouldn't fish eat swine and hogs, which is what ham is? So we're going to reconsider. We caught absolutely nothing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to deploy this later. We're going to cruise back to South Molle, and we're going to do a bit of trawling with a line that we've got, that you trail out the back of the boat and you just drive.
Do you have to put any bait at the back of it when you're trawling?
No.
No?
What you have to do is be careful. I said if you got the trawling line out about 100 metres, that any boat that cuts across the back of you doesn't foul the line, which is a bit of a worry, I reckon.
True.
Wouldn't it be?
Absolutely.
Right, we'll be back. Well, as we leave the extraordinarily picturesque and serene Macona Inlet, very muddy bottom, as you can see here by the mud on the chain, but the anchor held beautifully. And we're going to, when we get the boat out, we're going to deploy this little baby. This is a trawling line. We're going to put that over the back. We caught no fish at all. Plenty of advice from people who said fish are not attracted to pork, unlike humans. And up here's the skipper. Give us a wave. I can't see you into the sunlight. There you are up there. So that's Macona Inlet. This is the bridle and the snubber, which I put on incorrectly, but it didn't matter because there was no wind and no current. So we're heading out into the Whitsundays over to South Molle, and then you wait till we deploy the trawling line and reel in some GT, giant trevally, or some Spanish mackerel, or in fact probably nothing. This is just an excuse to keep filming. This doesn't do, the camera doesn't do this justice. This is maybe, how about this old cliche, a slice of paradise, and it is breathless. I'm breathless. So here it is, sitting here waiting to be deployed. This is the trawling line. Look at the size of that hook. If that doesn't catch something, so we trail that out. Sue's going to deploy this, don't you worry about that. Sue's going to deploy this, and we're going to trail it out the back of the boat. I was pretty disappointed with your fishing performance
skills.
yesterday. Your casting's good. You cast the thing so far that mid-flight the bait flew off the hook. It got wind resistance and it blew it off.
We didn't have the right bait, to be honest. They don't like ham, I'm guessing, so we're going to have to call in some bait.
This is fish
Proper
like
bait.
sharks that eat number plates, spare tyres. They eat anything. They eat watches. If a ship goes down, they'll eat the ship.
Yep.
But you don't reckon they eat another living animal that actually was now been culled and dead?
Nah.
Well, that's bullshit. Anyhow, so we're going to miss this marker up here. Now you wouldn't realise why you got to miss this marker. Here it is. Here it's coming up. See that marker there? And there's a narrow gap between that marker and the land there. But all over here is completely wide. It doesn't say on the GPS why you got to miss the marker, but I'll tell you what we'll be doing.
Exactly what they
We'll
say.
be going on that side of the marker that they tell us, because when you run it aground, Sue, that will be the business. That will be it. All right. Well, we'll unless anything else, this would be a perfect whale. But unless the whale comes and headbutts the boat, we're not filming it, because I'm sick of saying there's a whale. And all you do is see a plume of water just squirting back in. Necessity is the mother of invention. The family of herons, ibis, pelican, whatever, they've taken over. I don't know. Fantastic, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, we've deployed the trawling line. It's going out there, and if a fish catches it, that thing springs. The only thing we've got to be careful that the boats that are coming from either side don't cut across the back of us, or they'll foul their props.
I don't think there's anyone around, but there's someone.
I'll keep an eye on it and I'll come and pull it in, but by that time we will have caught a large giant trevally. There it is. Look, you reckon that's safe there? That won't pull off the back of the boat, will it? Oh no. Okay, we'll be back. Pulling the trawling line in. I got a feeling absolutely nothing. I've got to pull it in, because as we get to South Molle, which is down there, when we stop the boat, what happens is the line keeps going and wraps around the prop. So I'm just filming this in cases. Here it comes. Here it is. Give us a look.